Previously, I tried to recreate this 15,000 rand dress from Revolve by painting leftover fabric scraps, but then I spotted this fabric in the bridal section that looked very similar to the original and decided I have to give it a shot. This is me looking super excited about it until I found out later that it's all over Shein, so the fabric must have been heavily overpriced, but we live and we learn. It was super expensive and I already bought it at 2,800 rand a meter, and I got 2 meters, so that comes to 5,600 meters, which is an eye-watering amount, but it's still cheaper than the original dress. I don't have proper pattern weights, but you can use any heavy objects from around your house. Old candle holders really work well for me. I used the leftover champagne fabric again for the base, and I used the same pattern from the previous dress but added a bit more of a curve to the hips. This fabric is very floppy and slippery, so cutting the pattern pieces without the proportions getting distorted was almost impossible. There's probably a better way to do this, but someone said to use paper and that will help it keep its shape better. So I had a bunch of tracing paper, cut the patterns out of the paper, and then sewed the paper onto the flowery fabric to make it more sturdy so that I could sew it to the base. Then I ripped the paper away and it was quite satisfying. Then this is the first try on, and there are lots of alterations I want to make. Like I want to make it shorter and add a lot more flowers because the original fabric is way too sparse, and I've got all these little cutoffs that I can still use. So if you want to see, go to the next part.